I know you've done a comparison on BrownsFilmBreakdown.com. The Joe Flacco Colts version, the Browns version of Joe Flacco. What'd you see, and what should people expect from Joe Flacco?
Yeah, I think it's going to be pretty. I mean, I was interested in that kind of parallel look because a lot of what Joe did in his Cleveland run there, that last 6 games, was different stylistically than what Shane Steichen does with the Colts. So I really wanted to see if, like, was there any part of how Steichen operates that offense, very shotgun dense, a lot more RPO variations, a lot of quick throwing, and then some real downfield opportunistic shot throws. So I was interested in what that would look like. And to nobody's surprise, with the 39-year-old, nearly now 40-year-old quarterback, is pretty similar. A lot of great throws where he sits in, processes it, and is able to deliver an out downfield throw with quality accuracy. He tries to throw into tight windows, but there are also times where he shies away from pressure because he doesn't want to get hit, and that causes a chain reaction to kind of the mechanics, and that can cause a football to sail a little bit high, or obviously a little behind somebody. And there are a couple mysteries too. So it's going to be the same guy. I mean, he had 11 big time throws, which are those throws that are deemed to be really difficult, and you made a quality throw. And then he had 11 turnover worthy plays that run in Cleveland. He had the same number of turnover worthy plays last year with the Colts, but he only had 8 big time throws. So, like, I think that what he does is brings a different portion of the field unlocked than Kenny Pickett. He's willing to attack in between the hashes more often. He's willing to layer in between the first and second levels more than Kenny is. That stuff is all true, but he is a little more loose with the football, takes a few more sacks, some things that you don't necessarily love there. So I think it's going to be give and take. I do think he's fit more for the offense that Kevin ran with him, and I think that'll kind of reel in some of his issues. I think it'll be better. But like Joe has mentioned, I don't think he has an expectation to start. He's going to have to go play well and earn that. I think he's been clear, and the Browns have been clear that they might also end up drafting somebody relevant too. So a lot of the same stuff from Flacco, but I do think it'll fit a little better for him stylistically. But I don't think we should be expecting some stellar season from Joe at this age and this sort of stage he's at. So a lot of similar aspects. The question is, can he reel in? Can he cut down the mistakes by 25% or so and play, like a 75%, 25% good bad version of that? So if he can and find a little bit more consistency throughout each game, and if he starts 10 games, it's hard to envision Joe starting every game this year. That would be maybe a nice outcome if you got a young quarterback and you're trying to be patient, but hard to envision that just because of the nature of the NFL's, schedule and how long things are and all of that stuff. So what I would say is a little bit more fit than Kenny is for what Kevin likes to do offensively, a little bit more risk reward there, but certainly a guy with a lot of experience. And we know did well with this locker room and commands respect in a good way too.